Okay, we're just going to quickly run through a couple of things so that we can give you a bit of tutorial. I'm going to send you a email with a login, which you'll end up coming to a page like this. You'll have a username and a password. I'll just show you the difference once you've logged in. What will happen is you'll get a bar up here as well, so you know you're logged in. So it's just slightly different. Just bear with me while we connect. So we're now in. I'm just going to refresh that page. A couple of things happen when you come to the dashboard, which is here, and you can see we're called the dashboard. Any visits you've got, you will see here, and you can go to view all, and you can extend them and look at past months and compare them. Obviously, that's probably you and I. Well, it won't be me, because once you're logged in as admin, it doesn't show. The same, it won't show yours once you're logged in. So that is a good indicator of you can see how your visits are going and what have you. And you can see the pages. There's more detail that you can go into there, but that's for later. We're using a different process to what you're used to insofar as that we're setting up a load of products which are going to be for sale, and they're going to have variants on them. The variants happen to be the same, i.e. a print, a canvas, a large print, small print, whatever. And I'll run through that when we need to do it. That'll be done in products. But you, in your dashboard, when you come in, apart from the fact that you'll receive an email confirming orders, you'll be able to see month by month statistics here as well, which I think is quite a good way of tracking things. So I've left this area pretty clean. You'll see various things like updates and what have you. That's for me to deal with, and I'll deal with them as and when they are important. I think you'll find here any updates will be to a couple of the templates which come with WordPress, which we really needn't worry about updating them. Oh no, there's a couple of plugins that need updating. That one I need to do manually. So we'll just update those while we're here. I'm going to keep this fairly short because I don't want to bore you. And we can do this step by step. I'm presuming... right, that should bring us back here. It'll be pretty much up to date. I'm going to show you, and I'm presuming you are on a PC, what you're going to do to upload images. I'm doing this on a Mac, but it makes no difference really. There are two ways to do it. You can open a separate folder, navigate to a folder with your images in it, and I can't remember where I put yours, but I've obviously got a lot of clients here. Let's see if we put them in ROD. That makes sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. So I've got a variety of images. Yeah. So I'm going to try and show you. Literally, I've got most of these already in here, but I'm going to do one again. So I am just going to drag and drop. I'm going to add new first of all. That will help, wouldn't it? And it's just connecting, and then we'll come back to here once it's connected. See, it says drop files there. You can literally, with your command button, select a load, come and drag them into there, or you could go via select files and then navigate current business. So I've got literally hundreds, so ROD, pics, and again select or drag and select, and then open. I'll do one. Well, in fact, let's do two. We'll open them. You'll see here it's loading them. You can see how far it's got. It's crunching it. That means it's compressing it. And for the time being, That's all I really need you to do with the Edinburgh images. We're not we're going to allocate them to a product shortly, but let's just see. I mean, you can literally maximum upload is 100 megabytes, so you can see that they're done, and you know that the images are in there. I'll probably come and delete them in a minute because then we don't have duplicates. But for the moment, we're doing this. You don't need to add anything else here. It's done, it's uploaded, and they're there. So when I come back to my library, which is where all images are stored, we'll see these 2 images have been added, which are there, and I can delete them permanently. I'm going to just delete them because I don't want them in there as duplicates. So it'll delete those, and we'll delete that one because they're already in there down there. Okay. The other thing you could do, once you're happy in uploading images, if you come down to products, just come down to the product categories. It's worth having a look at these for now, because you can make the rest of the categories while you're here. And if I just show you the categories and tags, really, that's what we're looking to do. You're not affecting your site here at the minute, but as you can see that now we've refreshed the page, you could come into your website, Bluefin Art, as providing you are logged in. It knows that you're there, you're who you are. That's how many views or visits to the page. You could edit the page and it'll just take you straight to edit the copy down here. You can, from here, you can go to your dashboard. You can go to customer. I mean, you're not going to touch any of these, or I hope you won't. But you'll come into your dashboard mainly. You could come in from here and come straight back to that dashboard. You could then go back and visit the site. It just makes it easier. It's just another way of navigation. I'll let that load. So I've done a category called Edinburgh, and I've done a little description for it. And there's something called slug, which is how the categories are dealt with. It's just a lowercase version, really, with a dash if it's 2 words. You don't even have to enter the slug. It'll do that for you automatically. So if you wanted to do another category on West Scotland, East Lothian, whatever, you would enter it there. As you can see, I've pre-prepped it for you so you can see what I mean. Ignore, it's picking up ones from old sites, so don't get excited about that. That's a site for Carol. And then you'd come down, no need to enter the slug, slide down, add a brief description. It isn't always shown, but it might be shown and could be useful at a later date. Only short and sweet, and if you wanted to edit that one, come in and edit there. And then add the new category. That will give us another category. What we're going to do is, once the pictures are in, we will allocate them. When we've got the products, we will allocate them to a category. So certain photographs of Edinburgh will be allocated to category Edinburgh. Makes sense. And that is a way of structuring the site and keeping the images grouped so that people can find them. Yeah. It's a different terminology to just sticking them all in a gallery called Edinburgh, because we're going to be selling them and we need to be tracking them properly. The next one I want you to look at is product tags. Now, a tag is a descriptive noun used to describe an image. So in your instance, or a product or anything. So in your parlance, it might be a night shot, day shot, slow-mo, or whatever you want to call it, a delayed image. It might be a landscape, it might be winter, it might be summer, it might be water, it might be rocks. It's descriptive nouns that would help people find images or similar images, so that when you have an image and you're putting it in, and you may categorize it, the category may be West Scotland, but you could tag it with water, night, slow-mo, or whatever you call it, the delayed action. I don't know why I'm calling it slow-mo. And rocks, for argument's sake, so that as you build up your image library, there are images in there that people will be able to find by tag. So if they're interested only in night shots, they can link straight, and there will be a conglomeration, a page made for them with all the images with the tag night. So if they click on it, immediately they're taken to all the images of night shots. So if they're looking for mood pictures, for argument's sake, they don't have to go through each gallery looking for the night shots that you may or may not have done. Same with the water, you know, whatever. But you would be best to make your own tags. Do it as categories. They tend to be one word or 2 words to describe something. So they're short and sweet, and they tend to be descriptive nouns, which I'm sure you understand. Slugs are made for you, which is very good. Short description isn't even needed. So you could just put in a load of tags, add a new tag, add a new tag. And when we come and allocate a product, when we're ready to do the products, which will be soon, we can allocate. We'll know they're Edinburgh because that's the first ones you're doing. But then we can come in and you can categorize them and or tag them with additional tags. And you can add more then if you suddenly go, oh, actually, I need another one. It makes no difference. But we can use tags and categories as a form of navigation for people so that they can get around your site quickly. Because it's all about people are in there, they want to find what they want to find. So I think we'll call it a day there, but hopefully that's given you a quick overview. I'm doing other things like settings for the store and blah, 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 blah. We can create a product which will be your master product with the variants that you have, and then all we do is duplicate it every time, and that brings the variants over, that saves us having to make the variants each time. So I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible so that we can plough through this and get it done. Hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions, drop me an email and we'll see what we can do. Cheers.